What the duck is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Duck Takes. As always, with me, my co-host Garrett.
What is up, y'all?
Today, we're going to be talking about all Cinemacon news that happened last week in Las Vegas. One of the biggest events for movies happens at Cinemacon, where they announce a lot of the upcoming new projects, new information about them, trailers that no one has seen before.
The movies.
Yes, the movies. Where all the major studios are. So we will be going over the Sony panel, the Warner Brothers panel, Disney, Paramount, Amazon MGM.
I think that covers
it. The major studios. And we'll give our quick thoughts on the latest episodes of The Boys, Invincible. What's the other show? Daredevil. Thank you. Too many fucking shows.
Man, I haven't even caught up on Mall, bro. I'm mad at
myself.
myself.
I know, me neither.
Bro, it's getting lost in the sauce.
I know, it really is.
There's too much going on.
And it's so funny, too, because the videos, the reaction vids that I'm posting of you to Mall is getting lost in the sauce because there's so many other peak shows out right now.
Yep.
The Invincible ones are just taking over.
And I feel like the fan base isn't nearly as big for Mall as it is for these other things.
No, because the fan base is just as big for Star Wars, yes, but like Mall specifically, no.
This is like a very niche Clone Wars. Yeah. Like if you've watched Clone Wars, The Bad Batch, like this animated stuff, that's generally the audience that's paying attention to that right now.
Speaking of Clone Wars, I actually do have a good peanut for this week, but let's go over our pit, peak, and peanut of the week before we dive into what we came here for. I promise I
swear to God, I better not be 15 minutes this time.
It won't be as long as the duck story last week.
My God. Killed me last time.
So my peak this week has got to be going to the theaters the other night with my wife. We went and saw Hoppers. It's my second time seeing that. She hadn't seen it yet.
I didn't even know that was still in theaters.
Yeah. I know.
That feels like ancient history.
I know.
To us.
I was shocked when I was looking at what movies there were to see. I was shocked to see Hopper still on there. I was like, well, you haven't seen this yet. Let's go see it.
What'd you think?
She liked it. She said it was the same thing as I feel, like middle tier of a Pixar movie. It's, it's cute, good movie overall, but,
didn't break
nothing
the
crazy.
Wheel.
Yeah, nothing crazy. Not like top 5 Pixar. And it was, she was laughing too. It was a funny movie.
All right.
But we went on a Friday night and man, it was dead. It was dead.
Well, I mean, for Hoppers, it's been out for a while now.
I mean, I'm saying like there wasn't really any new releases coming out right now, so I wasn't expecting the theater to be jumping off, but like there was no one in the concession line.
Damn.
So to add on to my peak part of this theater experience, I had such a great time. I got my nachos, my icy.
Your overpriced nachos. How much did those nachos set you back?
Like what, $7, $8?
Really?
Yeah.
I was expecting more.
No. And they give you a lot of chips too.
Do they?
Yeah, they do.
Is it just basic nachos, chips and cheese?
Oh yeah, the fake cheese, baby. I love it.
You
can add jalapenos.
Okay. Dude, that would send you to the bathroom.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, nah.
I am not trusting movie theater jalapenos.
Neither am I. But I love that fake cheese shit. It just takes me back to Little League ballpark days. And Summer she got a margarita from the bar. We also had our Nerds candy, M&M. We were just fattening it up. And it was just like peak theater experience. Like I got emotional. I'm like, we have the theater to ourselves. I have all of the snacks and drinks I want for this movie. I feel like I just own this place. Like this is my home. This is my place.
Yeah. Just imagine when you get a home theater one day.
Honestly, though, like
not the same.
Yes, but like not the same because it's just like a community, like a safe community.
But you just said no one was there.
There's pros and cons to when the theater's dead and when the theater's jumping off.
I'm just saying, you're talking about community, but you guys were the only people there.
We weren't theoretically, but there were some people in our showing. It was just a great time. It just really. After that, I was like, I know I had talked about, wanting to own a theater one day. That's like a way down the road dream.
Yeah.
I'm like, that'd be really cool to own a theater one day.
Yeah, that would be cool.
And then my pit would probably be that we weren't at Cinemacon. I really want to make that a goal for us next year and like make it a whole trip. And it was actually a goal at one point this year, but that I was supposed to be gone on my honeymoon. That is why I pushed it aside.
Is that something you're trying to get invited to, obviously?
Well,
rather than going or no?
No, you'd have to apply. We'd have to apply as media.
Oh, so that's why we didn't apply, because you were going to be on honeymoon. Got it.
And I would want to make it like a whole trip, like a week in Vegas.
Yeah. We've never been to Vegas.
Never been to Vegas, no.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So it would be like a really cool week-long trip to attend to.
Dude, and that would be such a nice break from what we've been doing, bro. I swear, everywhere we go, we're there for like 2 or 3 days, and then we're back.
Yeah.
I'm like...
No, that's the thing, too, is like, it wouldn't be an invitation, so it would be like on us to like book shit and, you know, determine how long we stay there. So, and because we've never... I would admit, like, it would be like our vacation, but also work at the same time.
Did Caesar live here?
No.
What I thought.
Not getting a sig on my beeper. There's a phone in your hotel room? That should work. And then, so yeah, I want to make that a big goal for us next year because I think that'd be really cool. Not to mention all of our creator friends that are there as well each year.
I think I saw George go. Hold up. All right, just cut that.
Yeah, no,
George was there. I saw him. He was the one who posted the video at Caesar's Palace. Did you see that little skit he did? That was good.
I commented on it. I was like, I'm not getting a sig on my beeper. No, yeah, I mean, everyone was there. Soups, Evan Solo, Big Stream BearCon.
Damn, we haven't seen Evan Solo in a minute, man.
I know. Alex, Hat Guy.
Yeah, dude, you got to specify with the Alexes. I think
know.
we now know 4 Alexes in the movie content creator space.
That's wild.
Crazy.
So many Alexes.
Too many Alexes.
And then Peanut. Here's my Peanut. Summer is on her way to watching Clone Wars. So in order to do that, she just finished watching Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones today, and she just started the animated Clone Wars movie today.
Yeah. Yeah. No, she was telling me about that.
Yeah.
She was
she's actually making her way to watching Clone Wars.
You never did.
Full commitment, no.
No, you watched the most important episodes, and that was it.
I jumbled around. So when she starts it, I'm actually probably gonna tag along. And
you better tag along. Yeah. No, bro. If she's throwing that shit on, you better watch it with her.
The thing is, though, is like she'll just throw it on. I guess that could be the show that I throw on while I edit. I could do that,
bro. No, I don't like.
I know.
Stuff in the background that is only for stuff that I have already seen before.
Which is why I've been watching The Boys.
Yeah.
Which I have some thoughts on my rewatch of The Boys.
Yeah,
as well.
and that's dude, I've been doing that with Daredevil. I've actually been building Lego sets while watching old seasons of Daredevil and just listening. But however, the whole point of this rewatch is just to refamiliarize myself with seasons 1 and 2 again. And dude, genuinely, I remember nothing of season 3. Like
3?
I don't literally nothing.
Oh, so you have to lock in for season 3.
Yeah, season 3 I'm locking in.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
It's the best season.
So that's like the whole point of this rewatch is for when I get to season 3.
She keeps asking so many Star Wars questions.
Oh, yeah, you were telling me about that. Some like not good questions.
Some questions you should generally know
as a Star Wars fan.
Yeah. All right, hit me. See, a lot quicker today.
Yeah, that was way quicker. Thank God. Let's see. Man, I need to start thinking of these beforehand. I keep forgetting that we're doing these.
I did today, and I was in the shower, and I was
dude,
like,
you need to like send me a text. Be like, it's just to remind me to think of this shit beforehand.
I was in the shower, and I was like, ooh. Okay, these will be my. That'll be my peanut.
Let's see. What was the pit of this week? I don't know. I mean, I feel like I had a pretty good week this week. I don't really know if I had like a pit. Let's see. What was it? Was it Thursday? No, Friday. I went to the gym on Friday and I just felt like shit. And I was there for like 20 minutes and I just gave up on the workout.
Really?
And I left, which I don't think I've ever done that before. But I honestly, even though like I was, annoyed that I didn't do the workout that day, I think it was the right move.
Why'd you feel like shit?
Or not even like, I didn't feel like shit sick wise. Like I just did like I was still sore. I was recovering, my neck had like a kink in it, and like, lifting stuff past a certain height hurt. Like I started doing close grip bench press, and I was like, okay, this is not working, and I just left. But then I went back to the gym the next day, and I did the workout that I planned doing the previous day. Killed it. That was a great workout. I felt good afterwards, nice and sore. Pause. But let's see. Peak, honestly, dude, is probably when I went out that same night, after work. Like
and you were up till 4 a.m.
I don't know. Yeah, I was up till 4 a.m., which honestly I had not, been out at bars till that late in a while, but I don't know. I had a good time. I woke up late as fuck the next day, and I still made it to the gym the next day, even though I was up till 4 a.m.
Yeah, I was shocked to see you at the gym.
Got to the gym, and I think I was productive as fuck the next day. I recorded my reaction video to The Boys as well that day as well.
Saturday?
I think so, maybe.
Were you off? No, you were working.
Or maybe that was Friday. I think that was Friday.
The day you quit the gym.
That was Friday, the day I quit the gym. So I went home and recorded The Boys. All right. But yeah. Nah, that was a good time. And then let's see. Something man, okay, like I know I keep talking about like restaurant stuff, but it's 4 days out of my week. Like it's gonna be brought up at some point. But Peanut, I have now been shouted. So I'm trying to become a server at my restaurant right now, and it's a process. It's like fine dining. They're very selective about who they pick, and I am trying to make myself the front runner for that. And we have pit stop before our shifts, which is just like our little meeting telling you how what's gonna happen. Yeah, beat stop. Before the shift, like, hey, we have this many people coming in. It's gonna be busy, gonna be slow. We're down a person, whatever. Just whatever's going on for the shift. And I have now been shouted out twice for studying the menu and wrapping the dishes that we have, and giving like a little spiel on the dishes that we have at the restaurant. And they were giving all the server shit for not doing it, but me and this other dude, we got shouted out, like props for being good on that shit. So
nice,
proud of that.
Yeah, it can take a while to move up in fine dining to be a server.
Yes, it does. Sure. And I really need to like talk to them, because like they know what I'm trying to do, but I haven't like had a sit down conversation with any of the managers recently and been like, hey, when's this happening? Because you see what I'm trying to do here, yada yada. But that needs to happen soon. I need more money. I want more money. You get more money.
And I like money. Wait, what did it say?
Who?
Mr. Krabs.
Hello, I like money. And what inspired you to open a Krusty Krab right next to the original? Money.
Oh, shit. Clancy Brown.
Honestly, when Blake has sent me my paychecks twice these past 2 weeks, I keep sending him Mr. Krabs gifts back, where he's like, he's just like, one was he's being showered in money, and the other one he's just like giggling with hearts as he's holding his load of cash. Oh shit.
All right, so we do have some new episodes of Daredevil Born Again, The Boys season 5, and Invincible season 4.
Invincible. We're starting with Invincible.
Okay.
All right. So I would like to address the masses. What did I say, bro? What did I say about Thrag?
Thrag is not a fraud.
Not a fraud. Y'all, I said the voice acting was fine, and y'all gave him like the little amount of screen time that he had in episode 6. And what do you know? Everybody biting their tongue, taking that shit back. I'm sick of being right. But honestly, part of me wants you guys to keep doing it, because you've done it twice and both times it has backfired. So the next villain that they introduce, keep doubting it, and I want to see it come back even, and y'all are slapping yourselves again. That's what I got to say.
Proud of yourself?
Yeah, I am, actually.
Yeah, no, he's not on Fraud Watch. He's a motherfucking airbender.
That shit was crazy.
That shit was crazy. I just couldn't believe how much stronger he was than everybody else.
Oh, I know,
it
bro.
Was crazy.
Dude, his first 2 punches sent Nolan through the atmosphere twice, going down and up. That's insane.
And Nolan of all Viltrumites too. Like,
yeah.
I think
Dude, Nolan was afraid of him for a reason, bro.
And I think at one point, like before we saw Thrag, obviously, we saw Nolan as probably the strongest Viltrumite.
Well, he was the strongest person in the original season.
Right.
That's why.
Yeah.
But I mean, to be fair though, I do think they have nerfed. I think they have nerfed like every other Viltrumite besides Thrag, just like slightly. Like I feel like they made Nolan a little too strong in that first season because I feel like we see Viltrumites getting hurt more easily than we did in season 1. Maybe that's just because the opponents are stronger. I don't know. The main thing that I go back to is that gigantic ass laser that Cecil had, all for a nosebleed. I'm like, come on, man. That's like, I feel like that should have hurt Nolan a wee bit more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That thing was powerful as fuck.
No, it was.
And did nothing to him.
Yeah. Cause like people were complaining we weren't shown how strong Thrag was, so he was put on Fraud Watch. And then now they're like, oh, Thrag's too strong.
He's pretty OP. And my question is, how does Mark...
But I don't give a fuck.
Oh, I don't care. No, it was so cool.
No, it was so cool. Well, I mean, I think there's still a few ways technically, right? The little dart that Tech Jacket was spitting at them Viltrumites.
Yeah.
There's that.
Dude,
there's still the virus.
But yes. But I don't... maybe, yeah.
But how are they going to be able to execute this?
Well, not even that, but honestly, like part of me was kind of hoping that they wouldn't have to resort to that, and it would just be like Mark got that strong, But I don't know if that's possible.
No, he's not.
I don't know if that's possible. I think either the beetle darts or the virus is literally the only way.
What part of episode 7 impressed you the most with Thrag? Like, what feat in that episode impressed you the most with Thrag?
Well, the first thing that like really let me know what Thrag was on was when he just slightly went forward with his head and blocked that punch.
Domed that punch.
Yeah, just absolutely just blocked it with his hairline.
He's got a clean hairline.
Yeah, he does.
So I saw a tweet that said, Thrag's barber is the safest person in the universe.
But yeah, bro, he just went boom, and then that demon face. Oh my
impact frame.
God, dog, that was
crazy.
That scared the shit out of me. Like don't I think he he punched Nolan before that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that was also incredibly impressive, but I think I felt more fear seeing him block that punch from Mark.
Bro, the part that was also, I think, just as fearful, while I was like, holy shit, was when he went to kill Thetis and like just how fast he was.
Yeah.
Just ridiculously how so fast he is.
And like when he's chasing after Nolan, like he was catching him to him like that. Yeah. Caught up to him so fast. I was like, dude, he's so fucking fast.
Like,
he's too fast.
And so fast to where Thetis and Nolan and Mark could not react in time at all.
They didn't even react.
Yeah. It was crazy.
He's insanely fast. Also, you see that look in Nissa gave Mark?
Yeah. Do you think they'll do it?
I think they will.
You think they will?
That's like a major plot. They have to. No. That makes it makes a child.
I know. Well, yeah.
That's a major plot point.
Yeah.
You can't just ignore that. And Mark's not going to do it willingly. They're going to have to cover it. You can't just like cut out a whole character because you don't want to do that scene.
Yeah, because there's been some scenes in The Boys that are intense that they've cut out.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the comics, doesn't Homelander fuck Soldier Boy?
That I don't know about.
That's why they make that joke in season 5. Where Soldier Boy wakes up and he's like, "Did you fuck me?"
No, I didn't know that, actually.
He's like, "No."
Yeah. I know that.
Yeah.
Well, okay, for the record though, The Boys, the show has veered off drastically compared to the comics, as opposed to Invincible compared to their comics.
No, yeah, because I've also heard that The Boys comics is also just not good.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's like overly grotesque. Like you think what we see in the show is bad, it's like the show the comic is worse, and for like almost no reason. It's gross just to be gross.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess we'll see. Because Invincible is season 5 is going to be the last season, right? That's where they're stopping.
You know, I don't know why, but I saw somebody say something about they wanted to do 10 seasons. There is a time jump in Invincible as well.
Okay. How many seasons of Invincible will there be? Oh.
You seeing 10?
Not 10.
But I think it's longer than 5.
I'm seeing somewhere between 7 to 9.
Yeah.
7 to 8. Okay.
Yeah. No, there's a bit more of Invincible to go.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because I think as of now, we're like halfway through book 2.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So we got a decent amount to go then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I got to tell Donald, though, because he was like...
Yeah, you said 5.
I know. I said...
So confidently, too.
I know. I said 5 somewhere. So now... I guess we should have said spoiler warning, but...
Man.
Everyone's...
We literally said we're talking about the most recent episodes.
Yeah, that's true. Spoiler warning. So Thetis, dead.
Yeah.
Gone.
Now Alan's the head
now,
of the coalition.
Yeah.
That seemed odd.
I still don't know how I feel about Alan in general.
Yeah.
This season. I don't know.
Yeah. Now he was on Fraud Watch. He did a little better in episode 7.
Yeah.
He was doing better. But
I mean, he does. Jacket has been coming and saving his ass too.
Yeah.
And Space Racer. Space Racer might have put up the most numbers in that episode.
Dude, I mean, well, if he gets you, you're done.
That, and he brought the
he destroyed the whole planet.
He destroyed the whole planet. He also brought the, what are they called? The Rancor?
Oh, Ragnars. Yeah.
And they did work too.
I low-key forgot about the Ragnars in that fight. Like, that just shows you how much Thrag stood out. I like low-key forgot he even brought those Ragnars.
I think Space Racer had the highest body count in that episode.
He might have. Also, I would like to address people who are putting Battle Beast on Fraud Watch. Y'all are crazy. I wouldn't
put him on Fraud Watch.
Yeah, no, people were saying he was. I'm like, dude, he's fighting with a jetpack in space. He is not, This is not his element. Get him on the ground where he can actually run and move.
Yeah.
Like, he's fighting against Viltrumites who create their own leverage when they fight. Like, that's crazy. The fact that he was even able to put up a fight at all is impressive.
Yeah, I wouldn't put him on Fraud Watch.
Like, dude, that's hard fighting with just a freaking jetpack in space.
Yeah. So it's possible they're heading to Earth. That's what Mark thinks.
I mean, I think he's right. I don't think it's possible. I think that's like why would they have that sudden realization if it was wrong? They show up to Earth. Oh, it's fine.
Hey, Cecil, guess who I ran into?
Yeah, for real. You motherfucker.
The thing is, like, yeah, I don't know how they're getting out of the situation. Like, I don't know the comics. I don't know how they're getting out of this.
I don't either.
You know?
Bro, seriously, how do you stop their eggs?
Yeah.
Genuinely? And also,
however,
what?
I was going to say, I could see, I've also heard that episode 8 is more of like an epilogue to season 4.
Yeah.
And then it's more so going to be setting up for what's to be expected in season 5.
Yeah, we've already had our climax of the season, really.
Right.
So,
yeah. What were you going to say?
Which is fine. Oh, I was going to say, do you know how Thrag like kind of creates an army later? Like, do you know what he does to create a very quick army? Do you know what he does?
I feel like I saw a video or something.
I don't want to spoil it if like I feel like I've kind of spoiled things with you because of what I've seen from the comics, but
yeah, I mean,
do you care?
No, I don't really care. You can tell me.
He goes to the Thraxans.
Oh, yes, I did know that.
Yeah.
Because
he saw Oliver.
Yeah.
And he realized how fast he aged.
Yes.
So literally within 2 years, within 2 to 3 years, he has a full on not a full Viltrumite, but still even a weak Viltrumite is still a powerful person. And so he creates like a whole army.
He just be fucking everybody.
By fucking Thraxans, yeah.
Just fucking getting all the Thraxan cheeks he can.
And actually, they're probably more powerful than Oliver because he's like the perfect genetic Viltrumite.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exciting stuff.
So, I mean, well, my point with that is like I don't know when that's gonna happen because if they're headed to Earth, I'm like, how are they? When's he gonna do that? Like they're gonna have to get him off of Earth, I guess. I don't know.
Maybe he is heading to Thraxa. I don't know.
Also, I think the fact that there's a species called the Thraxons and the Flaxons is very lazy.
Big Jackson, Flaxon, Waxon.
Literally. Jackson, Flaxon, Waxon.
Hingle McCringleberry. All right, let's move on to The Boys.
Javaris, and Lamar.
Move on to The Boys, season 5, episode 3.
I liked it. Not as I think what do you think the best? I think the best episode so far is still episode 1.
I think 1 is still the best episode, but overall, like I've enjoyed this season a lot.
Yeah, me too.
I think the only thing that I don't really know how I feel about season 5 is Kimiko and Frenchie, because on my rewatch of The Boys, I am on season 4 now. My rewatch in season 3, they do have that kiss, and they both agree that it was weird because Kimiko says, like, you're like family to me now. I want to protect my family. It's not really a romantic relationship at that point in season 3. We moved on from that, possibility to now we're in this together because we're family. So now they're fucking like jackrabbits 24/7. I don't know. It just seems like a little bit of a regression for Kimiko's character.
Dude,
and then with her talk.
Not Kimiko.
It seems like a little bit of a regression for Kimiko, and her talking I'm still not used to. So
yeah, I mean, I feel like that's gonna all take us a second to get used to,
just because of the way she's talking too.
What, like so normally with what?
Just like she's talking like a fucking like an AI TikTok video.
Well, I mean, I think that's kind of the point, because that's like how she learned was like social media.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm fine with her talking.
I'm fine with her talking.
And also, you know what I do like?
What?
Is when she gets really like upset or wants to add emphasis to something, she goes back to her sign language again, which is honestly like, that's a really common thing. Like you see with like people who are bilingual, they'll go back to their native tongue when they start getting like really passionate about something. And that's her native language. She goes back to it when she gets like really upset about things.
Okay.
So I did like that little detail they threw in there.
Okay. That was one thing I noticed on a rewatch, but yeah, episode 3 overall, I've really enjoyed this season of The Boys.
Yeah.
Bro,
Butcher pisses me off, bro. He really does. Like I don't, it's so hard to tell with him what's real and what's fake. Like, is this asshole person that we see, is that the real Butcher and he puts on the fake good person to just like manipulate people and get to what he wants? Or is that real Butcher coming out and then the asshole is the persona that he just puts on because he doesn't want to like show weakness or whatever? I don't know. I genuinely can't tell, which I feel like makes it that much more difficult, like on deciding, do you like this character?
Yeah. No, Butcher's definitely a character where you go back and forth with liking him and disliking him. And you really see that in season 3 as well, where he is trapped inside of Mindstorm's nightmare that he puts him in. And he's going through this whole development with his memories of his brother Lenny, and then waking up and apologizing to Huey because he sees Lenny and Huey.
Yeah.
And then he'll like fuck him over the next moment, but then he'll save him the next moment. And it's just like,
And then with Ryan, like the scene I'm talking about with Ryan, where he was like, Ryan was saying like, you said I was I was special and that this was my destiny, whatever. And then he's like, I was just saying that.
Yeah.
And I was like, you motherfucker.
But like, was he just saying that?
I don't think he was.
I know.
I feel
like he will lie on purpose
to push people away.
Yeah.
I know he does, and he does that too. I can't fucking tell with this guy though. Like it's genuinely so hard to tell.
I guess it just makes his character all that more interesting.
It does. It leaves you puzzled. You're sitting there trying to figure it out the whole time.
We see Homelander and Ryan have their Omni-Man and Mark moment.
Yeah. Yep.
Think, dude, Ryan, think.
Watching that, I literally said, I was like, he's about to pull an Omni-Man.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna kill him, honestly. I thought he was just gonna keep going. But I mean, I'm glad they didn't.
Yeah.
And because Jesus, I mean, like, he would have fully lost it. He keeps.
I don't think. I didn't think he was gonna kill him.
I don't know, but he's like, why do people keep leaving me? And he's the one killing them. Like, what are you talking about?
Sending them out to die.
Dude, he's full on psychotic.
Season 3 when he's giving A-Train shit for killing Blue Hawk
Yeah.
right after killing Noir.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, do you enjoy killing your? How could you kill your own kind? As
Yeah.
A-Train looks over to the Black Noir mask, like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
But I will agree to what you said last week of how now, like, he is definitely more unhinged than ever.
Way more unhinged.
Way more unhinged, because rewatching season 2,
He's like normal.
it's the most normal we've ever seen Homelander because of Ryan.
Yeah.
And like there's moments in season 2 where like he has these genuine moments with him as a father, and I'm like, what
and
the
like
fuck?
like a real person.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
And like now, dude, and now that he has like this god complex,
Yes.
it's gonna get even worse.
Yeah.
Like now he feels like he just has this divine purpose, and everything he does is the right choice. I'm like, oh God. Like that seek for approval, I feel like he's done with that now.
So everything that comes out of Soldier Boy's mouth is so grotesque.
Yeah,
and
he's gross. But it's
just
funny.
the softest, wettest boy.
I knew he was gonna fuck Firecracker within an instant. The second he sat down, they started talking guns. I was like, y'all are fucking.
Oh, there is a theory that
What?
Stormfront is Homelander's mom.
Dog, this has been a theory.
I know it's been a theory. But with the latest episode,
Yeah, the look that
The look.
Soldier Boy gave when he heard that.
and then the look that Homelander gave Soldier Boy,
I don't know.
like, was I fucking my mom?
Well, here's what. Actually, so here's one inconsistency that I think I noticed, or maybe it was just because Soldier Boy didn't know the whole story about his own creation. But he said, when he was trying to talk that girl down from jumping off the roof, you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
He said
I
he's
was poured out of
he-
a
poured out of a test tube.
test tube. Yeah.
But then we hear in the episode where he goes back to the lab where he was tested on.
Yeah.
That woman, when they were in the bad room, she was saying how he clawed his way out of the womb. I was like, wait, did he have a mom, or was he actually artificially grown?
Right.
That I don't know.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's a thing, but
And it's one of those things too where it's like you never know the truth because Vought's always making shit up to keep the truth hidden.
yeah, from him. So it's
Yeah.
like, I don't know. He could have been mistaken when he said that to that girl. Like maybe he actually did have a mother, but they just wanted to keep that from him. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who fucking knows?
What else happened in episode 3? The peak.
Dude, he's so funny. He's so funny. He's so stupid,
He's
but he's
so
so
fucking funny.
And he finally got his win with Homelander
Yeah.
by gassing Noir.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna rip his mask off.
I thought so too.
I thought he was
so
like
too.
curious of like, is this actually Noir? Because he's been in, method acting.
Someone
the
did
whole
point out in
time.
the comments though, Homelander can see through Noir's mask.
He can?
He can.
No, yeah. All right. I thought you said can't. Yeah, because he can.
Yeah.
And so I was talking, it's funny, I was talking to somebody at work about this. Because I was like, the whole Homelander theory, because I feel like that's a pretty big thing everybody knows from the comics, that it's like revealed later that Noir is actually a Homelander clone, but Homelander would know that.
Right.
So the only way that they would be able to do that reveal is if Homelander was already aware of it.
Or if Noir's mask or outfit was made of zinc.
Yeah, but Homelander would be suspicious of that.
That's true too.
Why
Yeah.
he's like, why can't I see your face?
Yeah.
So,
Zinc Homelander.
and what's the box made of, Deep?
Zinc.
Correct again. Bro, Chase Crawford's comedic timing is so funny.
Fucking funny. His deliveries are so good.
No cap on God, bro.
If he finds a way to survive throughout the whole show,
That'd be crazy. Honestly, I feel like they would do that just to be funny.
yeah.
Like, of all characters that make it through this whole ordeal,
Yeah.
Deep is gonna survive.
The stupidest character. What else? So Stan Edgar's fucked.
Yep.
I think he's gonna die.
possibly, yeah.
Apparently there's one episode 7, where a lot of bodies will be dropped.
All right.
I think Firecracker's cooked.
I liked that Kimiko let those two go, the doctor and his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
I liked that. And yeah, freaking Frenchie stepping up for Kimiko because Butcher was ready to kill Kimiko right there.
Oh yeah,
He was
I'm
like,
well, she'll just regenerate. But I'm like, oh no, Butcher could probably
he could tear
find
her
a way.
apart. Yeah,
I mean, even if she's torn apart though, she could regrow.
true.
I don't know.
I don't know the limit of her.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because
I
she
don't
grew
know.
her whole bottom half.
Yeah,
that was actually a funny ass line when he was like, "Is your vagina regrown?" When they were about to fuck. Oh my god. Does she? That's actually so weird. Like, I don't know. Is she immortal? Could she be immortal?
yeah.
Because like, if she has regeneration,
If she's like Deadpool,
like would like because like are healthy cells being replaced? Like new fresh cells? Like is the bottom half of her body now like younger than the top? I don't fucking know. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea if she's like immortal or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know if Butcher would be able to kill her.
I like that we got a lot of lore into the Compound V stuff.
V1.
And, like, V1.
V1,
I thought
yeah.
that was interesting.
Yeah, because they ended episode 2 with that cliffhanger.
Yes. But also they keep treating V1 like it's this easy thing that they can get, or like it's so easy to use. I'm like, bro, the whole point was that it barely worked.
Mm-hmm.
When it did work, it was powerful as fuck. But I'm like, if you get V1, that could kill you just as easily as the virus.
Yes, because they were talking about, was it season 5 or maybe when I was just rewatching season 3, they were talking about that former Compound V and how, you know, Soldier Boy and Stormfront, like, yeah, they don't age, but they were like a few of over thousands of testing. Thousands of testing. And there was only 6 that made it.
Yeah.
And Soldier Boy and Stormfront, Liberty being 2 of them.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying is like, I'm like, dude, Homelander, even if you get this,
yeah,
it might not work the way you think.
Might
I don't
kill
know
him.
if you're going to be able to handle it better because you already have V2 in your system,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know.
Maybe, I mean, shit, maybe that could be what kills him. I don't know. Maybe
It could be. I don't know.
Maybe that becomes a plot point.
No idea.
Hmm.
No idea.
Hmm.
I mean, obviously Homelander feels like he's going to be able to handle it because he sees himself as like the chosen one, but all right, let's get to actual Cinemacon.
Well, Daredevil Born Again.
Fuck me. God damn it. So much shit going on.
Okay, last thing, Daredevil Born Again, episode 5. The more I think about it, I think I liked episode 5 even more than episode 4. And I think this has been my favorite episode of Born Again.
Wait, remind me?
Of 4?
No, wait.
Of 5?
What happened in 5?
The flashbacks, the
Flashback.
Daniel and Buck go on an adventure. Vanessa.
Yes. Okay.
And I think this is definitely, I think, the ballsiest episode of Born Again because
it's very slow paced.
not even that.
What?
You show us that you go back to the original aspect ratio of the Netflix show. You go back to these.
Didn't even notice that.
Are you fucking dumb?
Yes. Wait, are you talking about when they do the flashbacks?
Yeah.
It's the old aspect ratio?
Yeah.
I wasn't even
It
paying
filled out the fucking TV. You dumb bitch. And they went back to similar lighting.
Yeah, that I noticed.
So you're showing us that, hey, we could have been shooting this like this the whole time, the way that everybody loves, but you're saying, hey, Born Again is a whole different show, so we wanted to give it a different feel, but we know and respect how much the fans love the original Netflix show.
Yeah.
And offering a little bit more lore as well to the Netflix show, throwing in the stories with Buck and bringing back flashbacks of Wesley, Vanessa, Kingpin, Foggy.
Vanessa?
I said Vanessa?
You said Vanessa.
Kingpin, Foggy, Daredevil,
Yeah.
Matt and Foggy.
No, I did. I mean, it was nice seeing the old crew again.
Yeah.
Like Wesley, I missed Wesley. And having Buck be like a colleague of Wesley's or like somebody that he knew and or was recommended by him is giving me a little more validity for Buck.
For Buck.
And even though he's been proving himself this season.
Yeah.
But
he's done a lot more than season 1.
Yes. In season 1, I was like, who's this fucking Wesley knockoff?
Yeah.
I hated it. But yeah, no, now he's a lot more. He's getting a lot more credibility this season.
That's a very smart creative move, honestly.
Yes. No, it was good. I like that they did that. There was one part of the flashbacks that I didn't like.
Which ones?
the part where Matt and Foggy were walking together and they were deciding that it was going to be Nelson and Murdoch, not Murdoch and Nelson. And I was like, you guys didn't watch your own show. They already decided that in the OG series that this was not the scene. They already made that decision when they were both in college. And Foggy, they were like drunk walking through campus, just talking BS, and they were like, we're gonna become the best avocados in the city, that whole thing. And then he was like, Murdoch and Nelson, attorneys at law. And then Matt was like, Nelson and Murdoch. Sounds better. Trust me. And then they redid that scene in a different way. I'm like, bitch, you guys already made this decision. You already made this decision. You're wrong. That bothered me. That was an inconsistency that got on my nerves.
Well, other than that, though, the parallels between the flashbacks and what's happening currently.
I liked that Vanessa selected the painting to be put on display.
Yeah.
That he ended up buying. I thought that was a cool detail to add as well.
And she knew what kind of person would buy that painting.
Yes, exactly. So I thought that was cool. But yeah, I guess Vanessa's done so.
Vanessa's done so, bro.
That's crazy.
And what a baller move too, because you give him hope.
Yeah, that
you bring her back to life.
Dude, his reactions, that was the strangest I've ever seen Wilson. That was weird. He wasn't talking like himself. Am I wrong? Bro, it was almost like Vincent D'Onofrio broke character. That
like
did
what?
not
Like he was resorting. I've seen someone say like he was resorting back to being a child.
That could be it. Yeah. But no, dude, like when he was like doing the whole "can I get you anything?" whatever, like I don't know, that seemed very like out of character for him. I mean, I know that Vanessa's like the one person that is his, that's his weakness.
Yeah.
But I thought that was very strange.
I mean, that's probably why I was out of character though, is because here he is thinking that he lost her.
Yeah.
But yeah,
gave him hope.
Gave him hope.
Took it away.
And took it away. Meanwhile, here's Matt saving someone he hates.
Yep.
Wow. Baller move.
A lot of exposition in that episode.
In what way? What do you mean?
Or just like talking, conversation.
Yeah.
A lot of philosophical debate between Matt and
Bullseye. That's what I've been missing from Born Again, and we got that in episode 5, and I think that's why I loved it so much.
I'm not gonna lie, I do miss the priest from the church though.
Yeah.
Like I miss his character a lot. The conversations between him and Matt are so good in season 1. They're so good. Like when he's deciding, he's like when he was talking to him about the decision about whether when he was talking to him about this conflict that he's having, he's like, are you conflicted with the fact that you don't have to kill this person but want to, or the fact that you need to kill them and don't want to? Or he phrased it a lot more smartly than I just did, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I thought that was a really good conversation. And like when he went to go see Vanessa for the first time, like at her art gallery, he was like, I think you went, instead of like looking for information on him, he's like, I think you went there to find a reason not to kill him. Like trying to say, he keeps seeing like the good in Matt, while Mark keeps thinking that this is like, Jesus, too much. Yes. While Matt keeps thinking that this is like the devil coming out, when really like the father was like trying to find, the good in what he was doing. I don't know. But I do miss those conversations.
No, and I feel like that's what the original show was just like filled with.
Yeah. Also, I miss the law stuff. The law stuff is good. There's no law. There's no Lawyer Act.
No, not anymore.
I hate it. I miss that stuff a lot.
Honestly, I don't even know. I don't know if we're going to see like Matt
probably
as a lawyer ever again.
I don't know if we will.
I don't know.
He's like full on Daredevil now.
Yeah.
And he's like a wanted man. Well, wanted, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah. No, seeing Nelson and Murdoch doing their jobs like well and being smart, bro. And honestly, people did think Foggy was annoying. I love Foggy. And I think I initially thought he was annoying too, but bro, Foggy is actually such a great character. He's so good. He's a smart ass lawyer too. Like I love when he comes back at people with like the quips and like knowing everything when he knows people are overstepping their bounds. Like he just dealt with the DA in season 2, and he was like, "You have no jurisdiction." He's like, "I'm gonna go straight to the state office or whatever it was and go right over her head," and she's like, "Hang up the phone."
Well, I think it's. I feel like he gets judged a lot too, based off of the judging a book off his cover because he doesn't have the looks of Matt or the confidence of Matt as well. So initially, people judge him as someone who wouldn't be able to make those decisions.
People underestimate Foggy a lot.
Yeah, they do. Foggy.
His ringtone.
Yeah. Oh, it's killing me. Okay, but yeah, I think it's my favorite episode of Born Again so far.
Kind of crazy.
Yeah,
it's not my favorite.
I think it's my favorite.
Like it was good, but it's not my favorite.
I think it's my favorite. I think it was really good. All right, let's move on to Cinemacon.
Yeah. Jesus. Isn't that what this episode's supposed to be about?
Yeah.
I cannot talk today. Isn't that what this episode is supposed to be about? I have a hard time articulating my words lately.
Maybe we just need to slow it down.
No.
Okay. So let's crack at it. We're going to go through the studio news day by day, the presentations, the panels, and at the end, I want us to say what studio got us the most excited for the upcoming industry.
Okay.
That doesn't make sense.
I know. Sounds good, dude.
What the fuck was that?
I don't fucking know.
You don't know? I thought that was from something.
Nope. Maybe I'm high. Maybe I'm drunk.
You neither. God. Okay. Monday, we had Sony Pictures. Started out with CEO and chairman Tom Rothman. Listed a few things he hopes that will boost the health of Hollywood, being longer theatrical windows and less ads ahead of film screenings. I'm always down for long theatrical windows. Always down for that. Less ads ahead of film screenings. I don't know if that'll really affect
what's that gonna do
the health of the theater business.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Either.
I don't think.
I mean, if people don't want to see those, they literally just show up late. Like that's what they do.
Yeah. I don't think ads before a movie are really gonna.
Well, get rid of ads. Keep trailers.
Sure.
Yeah. Because I will say I get annoyed like seeing all the stupid ads for stuff.
Yeah.
I'm there for the trailers if I'm showing up before a movie.
There's a charm about some of the ads though. Sometimes just like
they don't even do like the trivia things anymore.
No.
With what's
Maria Nunes.
Yeah.
She was on I think season 2 of The Boys.
I don't remember actually. You might be right.
Yeah, no, she was. No, I am right because I just watched it recently.
Oh, okay. Well, then why are you asking me? You're the one who
I'm
watched
not
it.
asking, I'm just saying I saw her on season. I just didn't realize when I first watched that. I was like, oh, Maria Nunes. And then
every time I see that, I think of the clip from Family Guy where it's like he's like Brian was telling Peter how all those questions are extremely easy. And he's like, what? Who was this star in Forrest Gump? And it has like the whole name filled out except for 2 letters. And Peter's like, oh, Tim Hawks. Tim Hawks.
The movie trailer or the all the different movie studios producing the movie popping up on screen always gets me too.
Yeah.
You remember that?
No.
In Family Guy. All the different studios you think the movie's going to start.
Yeah,
and it's all the different studios popping up.
Yeah. No, I know.
All right. What do we got here? All right. Someone missed their plane. Oh.
Someone's coming to town.
Yeah.
Showing up on the plane.
Someone's coming to town, yeah. New trailer for Zach Cregger's Resident Evil was shown, starring Austin Abrams, who was the
I know.
The drug addict kid from Weapons.
Yep.
Set to release September 18th.
He was good.
He was really good.
I liked him a lot in that role, and that seems like fitting for a Resident Evil universe if he plays like a similar character.
The Legend of Zelda live action movie has officially wrapped filming. It's only new information that we got about it, but
they didn't really release too much.
No, I feel like it's pretty exciting though.
But the images that we saw look good.
Yeah. Insidious Out of the Further debuted their trailer, the 6th installment of the horror franchise.
I think that one's gonna be better than the previous one.
How many have you seen though? Have you seen?
I've seen a decent amount, but
I think I've only seen one.
I've seen,
Or maybe I've seen the second one. It's no more than
I've
2,
definitely
I'll
seen
tell
the
you
first
that.
3.
Oh, really?
That I know.
I got to make my way through, man.
Yeah. No, I mean, they're good.
I didn't realize how many there was.
There's a lot. But I think it'll be better than, I heard the previous one got a lot of flack. It was like, and that was supposed to be like the final conclusion, if I'm not mistaken. Or like maybe the conclusion.
No, it was called like the last door or something.
Something like that. Yeah.
The red door.
I think that maybe that was the conclusion with the original cast, because I believe this is like a new,
Oh,
a new cast of
so
people.
Patrick Wilson isn't in this one.
Maybe he'll make a appearance, but I don't think he's like a part of the main cast.
Okay.
I don't know.
The follow-up to The Social Network, titled Social Reckoning, was offered a first look.
That just seems so unnecessary.
This is going to follow up on the Facebook Files leak event that happened in 2021 with Mark Zuckerberg being played by Jeremy Strong instead of Jesse Eisenberg this time around.
I think Jesse Strong looks a lot more
You
like
mean Jeremy
him.
Strong.
What'd I say?
You combined the names. You said Jesse Strong.
Yeah, I did. Jeremy Strong looks a lot more like Zuckerberg than Eisenberg does.
Especially an older Zuckerberg.
Yeah. Zuckerberg?
Whatever.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck how you say that alien's name.
He's a lizard.
Yeah. You want to lizard people.
But yes, especially for an older one. But apparently they're using like prosthetics and stuff on top of his natural looks that already look more like Zuckerberg to make him look even more like Zuckerberg.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean,
but also why? Why are we making this movie? Why do we keep giving him more attention than
I don't
he
think
needs?
though it's for a good look though.
It's not.
The Facebook file
the
leaks was not
the
a
social
good...
network wasn't for a good look either.
No, I know. So it's like,
But still,
I mean,
it's attention. All publicity is good publicity.
well, I hear you.
Yeah.
Is it though?
I don't know. Maybe not.
Do people be on Facebook these
No.
days?
Who the fuck is on Facebook? I'm not.
Trying to get them reels.
Yeah.
No, I know. It's like,
A couple of hypocrites over here.
yeah. Once a social media app climbs to the top, the other ones are trying to chase it and like follow. Okay,
Yeah.
what else can we do to match it?
Well, I mean, that's not what it's about. It's about the scandals and shit that have been going on with Facebook.
Oh, I know
but-
that. I know.
All right. Next movie.
Well, next we have Tom Holland joined virtually to unveil a scene.
Unveil.
And why did I?
I don't know.
Anyways, Tom Holland joined virtually to show off a new scene from Spider-Man Brand New Day, as well as 2 new posters.
Mm-hmm.
One of these posters resembling the iconic Spider-Man 2 poster
Fire.
and the TASM 2 poster as well.
Dude. It looks so good.
Posters look good.
Yeah.
And reports are that oh my God. Reports are that this is the... I fucking hate Apple Correct, bro. I fucking hate it. Autocorrect. Apple's autocorrect is fucking dumb. This shit has me autocorrected. Reports are that this is the footrest and most ground. I didn't fucking write footrest.
What'd you write?
I can't even remember now.
Footnote?
No.
Foot fetish? What'd you write?
Grittiest. I wrote grittiest and it autocorrected to footrest.
That's weird. Actually, yeah. Apple's autocorrect is terrible.
It's terrible.
It's
and
terrible.
then I'll write I'll try to write first,
Yeah.
but I'll accidentally put the R before the I.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know what you were trying to say.
Or
And doesn't
like-
correct it.
Yeah. No, I know. It's like, I'm like, it is not intuitive at
It's
all.
insane.
And also, I think my biggest pet peeve with it is if I want to put the cursor of where I'm typing, I can't just tap it.
Yeah.
When I tap, it highlights the fucking word.
Yeah.
And I'm like, are you kidding me? No, I just want to move it and you have to hold it down
Yep.
and slide it to the position that you want.
Yep.
That shit pisses me off so much.
I don't get it, man. I really don't.
Yeah, here we are with our freaking
I
iPhones
know.
and iPads. Honestly, dude, I'm not even kidding. Part of the reason I don't even want to go to Android is literally for the texting.
I know.
I don't want to be that
It's a
person
monopoly.
who shows up as green when I
Yeah.
text an iPhone.
But all right, let's get back to it. Reports are that this is the grittiest and most grounded of the Holland Spider-Man films and the most emotional. So I'm really curious to see how that'll play out because I do feel like No Way Home was pretty emotional
Well,
for the Holland films.
well, I think they're right about this one being the most emotional, especially like the position he's in. Did you
Yeah.
see? Did you hear like okay, so they played the first 7 minutes, yeah, or something?
No, they played not the first 7 minutes, but some sequence. The first 7 minutes was for Dune and
Oh, you're right. You're right.
yeah.
But they did show a clip, the scene where MJ is with her new boyfriend,
Yeah.
and he's just sitting there watching,
Yeah.
like a cuck.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard, man.
Yeah, that'll be tough.
And then to top it off, we got even more Spider-Man news. Spider-Man news didn't stop there. We got new images from Beyond the Spider-Verse, which
Mhm.
obviously and expectedly look fucking sick.
They always look sick.
And they also showed the opening scene of the film as well. Brian Tyree Henry was there to present the teasers. Film is currently slated to release June 18th, 2027, which if I'm not mistaken, I think that's exactly 4 years to the date from when Across the Spider-Verse came out.
They are such liars. They were such liars, bro.
Yeah, they were.
Oh my god. Next year,
yeah.
my ass.
But the whole opening scene was shown to Beyond the Spider-Verse, and Miles is trying to talk to Miles Morales.
You did that so on purpose.
No, right? Yeah.
Prowler
Yeah.
Miles is talking to our Miles.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're continuing right from there. At the
They
beginning
are.
Of the movie,
Picks up right
Yeah.
where Across the Spider-Verse.
Which is where it should be.
Right.
That was the big cliffhanger.
No, for sure. Yeah. And he brings back the reference from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse of Peter B. Parker, where he says, "Don't watch the mouth, watch the hands."
Mhm.
Gets free. We see Gwen there. I think that's really all it shows. And then it showed some montages. It showed Kingpin in this montage as well.
Yes, Kingpin is returning.
Mhm.
They also showed some pictures. There was a picture of it looks like a young Aaron Davis and
Yeah. Jefferson Davis.
Jefferson Davis.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was struggling there. Either that or an alternate version of them. But if I were to
Yeah.
guess, it looks like a flashback.
Yeah.
It looks like a
I agree with
flashback.
you. I think it does look like a flashback.
What else did they show? There was the fight between Spider-Man 2099 and Miles.
Yes.
Where I'm sure that's got to be like an impact frame or something that 2099 looks like he's like all black.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But I mean, should be good. This is the conclusion
Yeah.
of, one of the this is going to be like a top 5 trilogy of all time.
100%.
Most likely.
Yeah, it's, I mean, top 3.
Yeah.
This is going to be interesting because, yeah, then you got Dune. I'm like, damn, what? My top 5 favorite trilogies of all time could like switch up, man.
Yeah. It might. I know we made that list like right before summer about to be concluded.
Yeah. And for some reason, I have ruffled some feathers saying that Dune is going to be one of the greatest trilogies of all time.
Dude,
I don't know why. In the comments,
there are a lot of people that think Dune is
Overrated.
overhyped.
Yeah. I don't get it.
I don't get
I
it.
didn't
either.
even have to say the greatest trilogy of all time. All I said was one of the greatest trilogies of all time.
Yeah. Dude, they think people hate Dune 1. Even part 2. They just think it's the most overrated thing ever. Just like when The Dark Knight was coming out. Like people were saying that's the most overrated thing. I'm like, I think it's just like the greater something is, the more there are people who just like don't want to like it.
If the OG Star Wars came out today, I think people would call it overrated.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is it's insane. But it's true.
That's just how the world works, man.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on.
All right. Tuesday, we have Neon and Warner Brothers. Neon showed a trailer for Godzilla -1. Director Takashi Yamazaki.
You mean -0?
-0. God damn. Fucking 1, 0, 2, 3, 4.
I mean, Jesus, like it makes sense with how they're titling their movies.
I know. I'm mad because I made this mistake earlier while filming a video.
Dumbass.
So, Godzilla -1 director Takashi Yamazaki introduced Did I do it again?
You said
I said
Godzilla minus one director.
Director,
I
yes.
almost corrected you, but I was like,
Yes.
that's right.
Godzilla minus one director.
Yeah.
Takashi Yamazaki introduced his next film,
Yes.
Godzilla minus zero.
There we go.
This film will see Godzilla in New York and follow the two main survivors from Godzilla minus one. Godzilla appears to be juiced up.
Dude, the
On
clips we got,
performance
he looks
enhancements.
jacked.
He is jacked. He is bigger. He is juiced up on performance enhancements from the Americans testing nuclear weapons.
And he walks right past the Statue of Liberty. Bro,
Mhm.
the shots that we got for this one are really cool.
The shot was
looking.
crazy because
Yeah.
at first it looks like Godzilla was smaller than the Statue of Liberty.
Uh-huh.
And then as he walks past, it's just like towering over it. But just the way it was shot,
Yeah.
beautiful.
Dude, I honestly, oh my God. These are like the best Godzilla movies. They're so good.
Godzilla minus one really took everyone by storm
It was
when
so
it came
good.
out in 2023.
And I am not like a foreign film watcher. And I loved that.
It's so good. And it's crazy too of like just what people were watching for the budget that it had as well. You
Mhm.
know?
I think that was the main thing that was grabbing headlines is like, we
Yeah.
made this amazing movie with all this awesome CGI for a fraction of what these gigantic
Mhm.
studios are doing.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Really excited for that. And then moving on to Warner Brothers. At the beginning of the presentation, the studio announced its new specialty film label, Warner Bros. Clockwork. This is going to focus on more indie films. And the first film under this label will be Sean Baker's Ti Amo, set to release
Te
in...
amo.
Te Amo.
Te amo.
Yeah.
You said Te amo.
That was crazy.
What?
I said it like you just said it. Not 20 minutes ago, a few hours ago when I was typing this shit up. Te Amo.
Did I make you nervous, Blake?
I'm just saying it like a white bitch. I don't know why. Set to release in 2027. So that's really cool. You know, always happy to see these major studios at least wanting to put out more indie films, more original
Yeah.
films. And a lot of these major studios do have these similar subdivisions in their studios with like focus features for is that Universal? Yeah. And Spotlight.
I mean, yeah, that's the only way they're going to get funding is if they're a
Yeah.
subsidiary.
Yeah. Next was the upcoming dark comedy film Digger, starring Tom Cruise and directed by Alejandro Inarritu, who directed The Revenant and Birdman. The film follows Cruise, who plays Digger Rockwell, the most powerful man in the world. The balding, big-bellied industrialist races to prove he is humanity's savior before the disaster he unleashed destroys everything. So they played a trailer for the film. Tom Cruise looks almost unrecognizable.
Kind of like Les Grossman.
Yeah.
Apparently, this is going to be his wackiest character since that, probably.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I have no doubt about it.
Which I'm interested to see, actually.
No, I mean,
Like, I feel like
yeah.
we never really get to see Tom Cruise, like, dive too deep into a character. Because at the end of the day, like, he normally kind of just plays Tom Cruise, like, action star kind of thing in a lot of his movies.
I think at a certain point in his career, it dived more into that and more about what stunt is he going to do next.
Yeah.
But earlier in his career, when he wasn't doing as many stunts, I think he definitely dived into his characters. But
No, he did, but I'm saying, so, like, this will be refreshing to see
right,
that again.
right. But since the Mission Impossible films kind of became his life and doing the next craziest stunt out there, I see what you're saying. It was more of like, they were Tom Cruise movies being the Tom Cruise stunt.
Yes.
But yeah, no, I'm really excited to see a movie where he's unrecognizable and switching up like genre-wise too, being a dark comedy. And we've seen he can be great in a comedy, as we saw with like Tropic Thunder. He's funny as shit when you give him the range to.
He is funny, bro.
He really is. So I'm actually really excited for this movie.
Honestly, I feel like most talented actors who are like really good at just being an actor end up being good funny wise too.
Because it's not even, I mean, here's what it is too. Because when you're a comedian doing comedy movies, you got to know what jokes and punchlines you're going to hit. As to where
it's all about line delivery.
A role like Les Grossman, like the character's not trying to be funny.
No.
He just is because he's batshit crazy.
Yeah.
And like you said about the line delivery and yeah.
Look at
his character.
Jeff Daniels. Career serious actor, but is a part of one of the funniest movies of all time.
Yeah. Next up,
I didn't know that when I watched
I know.
Dumb and Dumber first.
I thought he was a comedic actor.
I thought he was too.
Turns out it's like the only comedy movies he's done.
Yep.
Next up, we got Lord of the Rings: The Hunt for Gollum announced.
Gollum, Jesus!
I did this before.
You said Gollum.
Gollum.
You're gonna get fucking bullied online. My God, man. Say things right.
I always do, and then I get on camera, and then I fudge it up. Lord of the Rings: The Hunt for Gollum announced the film's cast. The only recast of the original crew being Jamie Dornan as Aragorn, which I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah. I think he might have aged a little bit since the original movies. Might not be able to make that work.
Yeah.
And I'm glad they're doing that than hiring him and then trying to de-age him or some shit.
Right. No, I agree. But we do have Ian McKellen returning as Gandalf. We do have...
That's actually crazy.
I know.
That's crazy.
Ian McKellen is the real till you're 90.
Seriously. He's going to be doing this shit till he's dead.
Oh my God.
That's insane.
How do they keep doing that?
I don't know.
But
he was old looking in the OGs.
I know. Man. Elijah Wood returning as Frodo. And then Andy Serkis returning as Gollum, obviously. And I think he's set to direct it as well. If I'm not mistaken, yeah. Film is set to release on December 17th, 2027. So we're getting more Lord of the Rings shit.
Right.
Oh my God. Warner Brothers did also announce Aegon the Conqueror movie.
Yeah.
We're getting Game of Thrones on the big screen.
Yep.
2028.
Yep.
The fans were asking when, and they said, we got you. 2028.
Damn.
Let's fucking go.
We'll see. Well, I don't know. I don't believe their damn dates anymore, but
sure.
I mean,
but
I'm hoping that happens.
The fact that we are getting Game of Thrones on the big screen
be cool.
That's really cool.
That is really cool.
And Game of Thrones fans are kind of eating right now.
A wee bit. I'm yawning. But yeah, a wee bit. Freaking Night of the Seven Kingdoms was fire.
So good.
And we're getting more House of the Dragon later this year.
Yep. Damn.
Dude, this year might be like the greatest year of television. I'm not even kidding.
This could be like one of the greatest years for film and TV.
Yeah.
Like together.
In general. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of nuts.
It actually is.
Like how much good shit we're getting.
It's almost like how 2022 was, because so much shit released because everyone had so much to release from COVID.
Yeah, but we weren't. But that's not the case this time.
No, I know.
Shit's just coming out.
I know.
All at the same time, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
However, there was one thing that wasn't in the Warner Brothers presentation that people are talking about.
What?
The Batman.
Yeah.
No announcements on the Batman.
No. Which is a little weird.
It is a bit weird, which is supposed to be coming out in 2027.
It still better come out in 2027.
I don't trust shit anymore. The Batman Part 2, that is my mistake.
Yeah.
But
damn.
yeah. They did show some with Clayface though. Clayface.
But that got pushed back to 2027 though, did it not?
I think
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
There should be a trailer coming out soon. Hopefully. James Gunn took the stage.
No, he didn't.
He didn't?
Mm-mm.
Thought he was.
He wasn't there for any of the DC announcements.
He wasn't there?
That's what 3C said.
Oh, but we did get more information, right?
We did, but James Gunn wasn't there.
Oh shit, I thought he was.
No.
Oh.
Well, I think part of that is because they're starting filming on
Man of Tomorrow.
Or Man of Tomorrow.
You're right. Yes.
They're starting it on that.
Yes, they are.
Like this week.
Yes.
So
okay.
Makes sense why he wouldn't be there.
Millie Alcock was there.
Yes, he was.
And they showed new footage of Supergirl.
Yep.
Aditi Arjona was announced as a mystery cast.
Yeah.
Now people are saying Maxima.
Some are saying Wonder Woman.
Some are saying Wonder Woman. But a lot of like news headlines are saying Maxima. But it wouldn't be the first time that James Gunn announces a different cast to the public's knowledge for the character to keep it under wraps. Yeah. I don't.
dude. I
How, okay,
She better be like a long-term thing in the DCU.
sure, but how do you feel about her if she does play Wonder Woman?
I like her as Wonder Woman.
I saw someone bring up a good point.
What's the point?
Like Wonder Woman is a big motherfucker.
She's big. She's actually like
She's tall as shit.
I think she's taller than Superman.
Yeah.
I think she is.
Like, and we just,
They'd have to give her some like big ass boots or something,
but not also tall, but like yoked
yeah. Well, we don't know what she's been doing in the off season.
in the offseason. I guess. Someone,
Dude, come on, girl.
I've just seen someone
like,
bring up a good point. Like, when are we gonna get like
a jacked
a
Wonder Woman.
big Wonder Woman?
I don't know, man.
That's
I get what you're saying.
yeah.
But I mean, it's not like, yeah, it probably should be somebody who's like actually bigger.
Yeah. So that was an interesting point.
As long as it's not Gal Gadot. Gadot.
It won't be.
Good.
J.J. Abrams' next original. I fucking hate Apple autocorrect, bro.
What does it say now?
It says J.J. Abrams' next original abuse film.
Oh, that's cool.
No, I typed sci-fi. Are you fucking kidding me? J.J. Abrams' next original sci-fi film, The Great Beyond, got a first look starring Jenna Ortega and Glenn Powell.
Mm-hmm.
Weapon spinoff film Gladys received a release date of September 8th, 2028.
That one actually is going to be cool.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be cool.
And to end off the presentation, the first 7 minutes of Dune Part 3 was shown.
Mm-hmm.
Denis, Timothy, Zendaya, and Jason Momoa were in attendance.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, Momoa was there for
Both.
DC already.
Yeah. 2 Warner Brother things.
Yeah.
I don't even think I've seen descriptions of what was shown for Dune Part 3.
3C gave a walkthrough. It's like, I can't remember. Honestly.
I don't even know if I want to know, you know?
Well, it's like, essentially, he described it as this, like essentially Saving Private Ryan, but space version.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
I did hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit. All right. So that was the last thing for Warner Bros. Moving on to Wednesday. Universal and Amazon MGM.
Yep.
First up, Universal Outer Banks star. I didn't know this until I was reading Deadline earlier. Outer Banks star Jonathan Davis and Snoop Dogg were there to talk about the upcoming biopic, which Davis will portray the rapper. The movie starts production in Los Angeles this summer.
I didn't even know they were making that.
I did not know it either. Snoop Dogg keeps finding ways to like stay relevant.
Dude, he's always relevant.
But is he?
He's good at it.
He's good at staying relevant, but like,
I don't know.
for what?
Okay, well, for one, with the freaking rise of biopics,
yeah.
music biopics, like
Mhm.
they're working. So, and he has definitely had a significant enough life to have a movie made about him. Honestly, part of me, it got me thinking, like when I saw that announcement, I was like, damn, I kind of wish they just like did a whole like MCU of biopics for these musicians, because like they could have tied that story into the Straight Outta Compton story. It's like if they did all this at the same time.
Well, they were trying to, remember? I think they were trying to with
Were they?
I think so, with the All Eyes on Me.
The Tupac movie.
Yeah, that flopped.
I don't know. Was that the same studio?
I forgot we saw that movie in theaters.
Did we? Yeah,
We
bad.
did.
It was bad. Bad.
We only saw it once. I kind of want to go back and watch it.
I feel like it's probably still bad.
I know. I'm just saying I want to watch it again because I don't remember a single thing about it.
I can't either. I remember I didn't like the actor as much as they had for the one in Straight Outta Compton.
Yeah.
Like literally just for
Yeah.
those few minutes, I was like, dude, this guy's spot on.
Yeah. Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey was shown a new Trojan Horse footage and
Mhm.
first look at Charlize Theron's Calypso. The latest entry to the Minions franchise got a first look.
I can't believe that franchise has gone on as long as it has.
It's a moneymaker, dude.
I-
Why do you think it has 2 rides at Universal Studios?
I hate it.
And the rides aren't good.
I hate it.
The rides aren't even good.
It's terrible.
They took over. What did they take over?
I like
Twisters and-
Despicable Me, but not the whole Minions thing. It's like
It's a whole franchise.
it's terrible.
A trailer for Fokker in Law was shown with Robert De Niro and Ben Stiller present, revolving around Stiller's grown children. Ariana Grande is in this movie as well.
Looking like herself again.
Yeah. She's back to musician Ariana Grande.
Why is that actor? What's his name? Skylar Gazan. What's his name? Yeah. But yeah. Why is Skylar Gazando like always pulling baddies?
Who's he?
Jimmy Olsen in Superman. He plays Jimmy Olsen.
That's his name?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was his name.
Yeah, Skylar Gazando, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And he's always pulling baddie. I feel like they're gonna make this a thing now in like every movie. He's gonna pull a baddie in like every movie that he is outside of the DC universe. Because it's like known that Jimmy Olsen has game.
I did not know.
It's so weird.
I didn't know that was his real name.
Yeah.
What else we got? We have Focus Features showed a first look at Robert Eggers' Werewolf.
Dude,
I'm excited
looks
for that.
Cool.
Yeah. Werewolf flick set in 13th century England.
Yep.
Eggers teaming up once again with Aaron Taylor Johnson, Lily Rose Depp, Willem Dafoe, and Ralph Ineson. Set to release Christmas Day.
In a 4:3 aspect ratio.
Oh.
Yeah.
I did not know that part.
I thought you would know that part.
No, did not know that part.
In a
That's
4:3
cool.
aspect ratio.
Okay, so similar to what he did with the Lighthouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be cool.
Very cool. It's going to give it that old time feeling.
Mm-hmm.
He's only going to do period pieces, man. Eggers isn't going to touch a modern day time period.
I saw Violent Night 2 with Kristen Bell as Mrs. Claus. I think it's crazy. We're at the point where Kristen Bell is playing Mrs. Claus.
Why?
I don't know. It's just like, it's weird. That's supposed to be an older person, and I guess that's Kristen Bell.
Yeah,
now,
but you got David Harbour as Santa Claus.
Yeah.
You know, he's a little younger Santa Claus. What it looks like.
Just threw me off.
Good looking Santa Claus with David Harbour. So now they're like, all right,
Yeah.
let's cast a baddie for Mr. Claus.
Apparently supposed to be like even more crazy than the previous one, but
I mean, yeah, you got to one up the previous one.
you do.
So
You do. Kills are going to be outrageous, just like they were in the last one. I mean, I didn't think it needed a sequel, but I am looking forward to it.
yeah.
What if we just get like a badass trilogy of Violent Night movies, and that
mean,
becomes a staple in everyone's home?
if it becomes profitable, I'm sure they will.
Probably.
Spielberg's Disclosure Day was shown more footage. This was Spielberg's first attendance at CinemaCon, actually.
Wow.
And then moving on to Amazon MGM, they teased development with a James Bond film, but there's no official news or no announcement about who will play 007. That casting will break the internet when it does happen.
Yup.
Sinners Oscar winner Michael B. Jordan took the stage to give a first look at his...
You're moving on to Amazon, dude.
Yeah.
Did you say that?
Yeah,
All right.
I did.
Wait, hold up. You skipped
What?
did you see the One Night Only movie?
Mm-mm.
That shit looks so weird.
What is it?
I think the premise is like, well, it's essentially like you can only have premarital sex one night a year, and it's like heavily illegal if you do it outside that one day.
Oh, okay.
It's fucking weird.
So it's like The Purge, but sex.
That's exactly what 3C said. That's exactly how he said it.
That's funny.
And then Other Mommy, horror movie with Jessica Chastain. Sounds like it's basically the plot of Coraline. Like there's like another mom and they're both claiming to be the real person.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's fucking weird. That's all I got.
Okay. But yeah, Michael B. Jordan is going to be starring and directing a film, actually. It's called The Thomas Crown Affair.
I mean, not the first time he's done that.
What else is he? Oh, he did Creed 3.
There you are.
You're right.
Yeah.
I forgot he did Creed 3.
Yep.
But Adria Arjona will star alongside with him as well. She was busy at CinemaCon, huh?
I'm looking forward to it.
Spaceballs sequel coming to theaters next year, titled Spaceballs the New One. Anything? You got anything else for Amazon?
The Beekeeper 2. And I was like, how the fuck is there a sequel for this movie? Apparently there's a fan base for the first one, but
I think there's just a fan base for Jason Statham.
Dude, these Jason Statham movies are fucking ridiculous.
I think they're just a fan base for Jason Statham.
Who under the age of 50 is going to see these movies?
You know, it's so funny you said that because like me and Summer were just talking, and there was always like 4 movies on Friday nights when they were kids that her dad would show the kids for them to pick what to watch, and there would always be a Jason Statham movie in
Literally,
in there.
I'm telling you, it's nobody of our generation watching this shit. Let's see. We got How to Rob a Bank with Zoe Kravitz, John C. Reilly, and Nicholas Hoult. And honestly, kind of sounds like the plot of Now You See Me.
I think Pete Davidson as well.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
But apparently it's just like little, Robin Hood type of people. Just stealing and giving to the poor kind of thing. But I mean, it did remind me of Now You See Me because that's essentially what the Four Horsemen do, but with magic.
Yeah.
And Highlander with Henry Cavill. I feel like we haven't seen Henry Cavill too much lately.
I know.
And so I was happy to see that. And then also there's one called I Play Rocky, which is about the making of Rocky. So like a little biopic about Sylvester Stallone.
Hey Ricky, I watched the Highlander movie. It was shit. Do you remember that?
I do. Oh, also, you didn't mention for Warner Brothers, End of Oak Street. The
dinosaur movie.
Yeah, with Ewan McGregor and Anne Hathaway.
Yeah, where they get the neighborhood gets transported back in time.
Yes. I think that looks cool.
Yeah.
And apparently we're getting some historically accurate dinos. The dinos have feathers, which the dinosaur community is going to be very happy about.
Yeah.
Seeing them accurately represented on screen.
Oh, that's interesting.
Right? I think that one's going to be interesting.
Just the concept will get me to the theater alone to see that movie.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you give us Anne Hathaway and Ewan McGregor.
Yeah.
That's a win right there.
Yeah, I feel like you don't see Ewan McGregor too much these days. We were just rewatching Attack the Clones, and he literally was Space Jesus.
He was.
His hair
Yeah.
was insane.
I'm so glad they fixed it for the third movie. It looks so much better. It looks so much better. And also the goatee rather than the beard.
So you don't like his Attack of the Clones look?
No.
No?
No. His best look is the third movie. That's Obi-Wan.
Let me.
That is Obi-Wan.
Fuck off, Apple. God damn, bro.
Apple's getting on your nerves today.
Yeah, fucking sucks, man. Jesus.
It fucking sucks. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. Do you know what I'm quoting? It was a news anchor who like freaked out on television, but Stewie, I know it from Family Guy. Stewie ended up doing a parody of it. Funny.
Oh, here's side by side. I mean, yeah, he looks more like the Obi-Wan Kenobi that we know and love.
The third one
and the
is
third
his
one.
best look.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit.
Why do you think
Why
do you think they chose that as his look to use for Clone Wars? Yeah. That's Obi-Wan.
Yeah. Also, rewatching Attack of the...
You need to watch Clone Wars just so you can learn more about Plo Koon, bro.
I get on Plo Koon. Rewatching Attack of the Clones, bro, Anakin is horny as shit. He's pervy. He's pervy.
Is he just like constantly coming on to her?
Yeah.
Is he?
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember it that way. I mean, I think I remember it more of like an actual romance. Why is it pervy?
No. Because she keeps saying, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. He's like egging it on. He's like touching the back of her skin. He's like, smooth. He is pervy.
I mean, I feel like, I don't know. I think I always took it as more like not she wasn't interested, but more like we can't kind of thing.
Later, yes. In the beginning, no.
Interesting.
Like, and she's even like, "Oh, Annie, you'll always be that little kid."
I remember.
Yeah.
He hated hearing that.
Yeah.
Shit.
Nah, he was a horny fuck in Attack of the Clones.
Did they even fuck in that movie?
Fuck no. They got married though.
Then they fucked.
I definitely think there is a decent jump in character that's for the better with Anakin in episode 3 and Revenge of the Sith. I mean, yeah, you know,
it's been like a couple years.
Sure, yeah, years take place in between it as well, but he is more of he is a whiny brat in Attack of the Clones.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I mean, that was kind of the whole point.
I know.
He's arrogant.
Yeah. I mean, he's still arrogant and
yeah. But
the
he
whole
was
time.
more like arrogant and couldn't back it up.
Right.
in Attack of the Clones.
Yeah. Clone Wars and Revenge of the Sith, he can.
Oh yeah. He can back up the trash talk.
Yeah.
And he does it a lot in Clone Wars too.
Yeah. Okay, moving on to Thursday.
What was Thursday?
Thursday is Disney and Paramount.
All right. Oh, I didn't even watch the Disney release. I think I watched every studio but Disney.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, Paramount. So Paramount and Warner Brothers obviously have been the ones that in discussion about this, merger of Paramount buying Warner Brothers or Netflix. Which is like hearing all of the exciting news of Warner Brothers. I'm like, okay, it doesn't sound like you need a merger happening. Like it seems like you got shit planned out.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
Paramount's got like nothing going on.
Honestly, yeah, it's like Paramount needs.
I don't
more.
think they have any major IPs to their name.
So CEO David Ellison committed to a 45-day theatrical release window following a sizzle reel directed by John M. Chu and narrated by Tom Cruise. Ellison also took the stage in a surprise appearance, saying he wanted to look exhibitors directly in the eye and to promise at least 30 films a year if and when the planned merger with Warner Brothers closes. What else we got? Top Gun 3 was announced.
Yep.
It's in the works. Script being written. Tom Cruise is expected to reprise his role as Pete Mitchell.
No, yeah, let's make Top Gun without fucking Tom Cruise. Okay.
Well, if you don't know about Top Gun, Glenn Powell and Miles Teller said to return as well.
That would be nice.
Hmm.
Speaking of Paramount though,
Yeah,
Avatar, and that whole thing being released.
the leak.
Leak.
There has still not been a statement made from Paramount about this leak.
Yeah, no statement.
Which I think has been the most shocking.
They've just been deleting all the links and whatever that people are accessing the film from. But I've been seeing as I've seen more of the discourse go on about this. Like, I understand both sides. And I've always been an advocate of doing things the right way. Like whenever there's been leaks and stuff like this, like I don't want to watch that at home on like a little tiny screen or whatever. Like I want to go see these movies in the theaters and whatnot. However, we did learn that the motivation behind this leak, the person who leaked it, was because they weren't going to release it in theaters like it was supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
And and I understand from the actors and everybody who worked on the project from their perspective and being upset with people who are watching this illegally on their phones or TV, whatever. I can understand them being upset by that. But at the same time, Paramount made the decision to not release it in theaters like it was supposed to be. And Paramount Plus is not available everywhere. There are regions where you can't even get it. So why, you push people enough. Like it was literally it seems like a greedy decision. Mm-hmm. That was the whole point of not releasing it in theaters. The whole point was so you have to buy a Paramount Plus subscription if you want to watch this movie that there is a gigantic fan base for. And a passionate fan base.
Very passionate fan base, which is kind of crazy because I feel like you would make just as much, if not more money, putting it in theaters and then later down the road when it becomes available on Paramount Plus, people will still get subscriptions
to rewatch it. Yes.
To rewatch it, or just if they didn't see it in theaters and they want to watch it.
I know. I think it was an extremely selfish decision, and I think what they're counting on is people who sign up for Paramount Plus and then they just don't cancel the subscription. Because that's what they hope for is people they sign up for these things and maybe they initially plan to do it for a month so they could watch the movie that they want to watch. But then they forget about it. And then there's another month and another month and another month. And before you know it, they have made more than they would have on a movie ticket sale. But I'm not saying it's right, but I'm just saying I understand. I understand people who are watching this at home
as kind of like
illegally. I understand why. I understand the motivation
for a FU.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This whole thing was just a giant FU to Paramount for being selfish in this situation.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I always just feel bad for the people that actually make the project, that actually create it.
I mean, yeah, I do too.
And obviously, and like, I'm not going to watch it because, yeah, I don't want to watch an unfinished, unpolished, low quality form of this movie.
it's actually not. It's not low quality. That's like you don't know that?
No, wait.
That's the craziest part about
it's like 4K.
Yes. This is that. Yeah, I thought you knew that, bro.
Oh,
no,
no.
this leak, it was like perfect. Like this was full fucking 4K, perfect image quality, and I'm pretty sure the whole thing's like polished up and done. You were telling me that it's not, but
I mean, no movie is really done until like.
I mean, you're right, but this is like, dude, it's like there, and the quality is perfect. That's why this leak was so crazy.
That is really crazy, actually.
Yeah, this was a perfect format of the movie.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
that's wild.
Like not somebody who just recorded it at a secret screening or something.
I wonder if this fuck up will push Paramount now to re-release it back in theaters.
I don't know, because I mean, yeah, seeing it on the big screen would be your biggest motivator now.
Yeah.
To go see it and pay money to go see it.
Yeah,
because like
to go see it with that community, with that fan base,
exactly,
as a shared experience.
Because I think this would have been a really big event if they did do it in theaters.
Like,
I don't know, like
this fan base has only grown over the last 20 years.
Seriously, bro, people would have been dressing up in costumes.
Yeah,
everything.
It would have been such a huge event. It really would have.
I do not understand the motivation for taking it out of theaters.
I think it would have been one of the biggest animated movies that we've seen in the last 10 years.
Yep. The original gang for the first time since the original series. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's upsetting.
Yeah. Okay, what else we got for Paramount? Second to last in the Paramount presentation, Johnny Depp took the stage to talk first footage from Ebenezer, A Christmas Carol, the new take on Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, directed by Ty West. I just started smiling while I was saying this and like giggling to myself because how many Christmas carols have we seen, bro?
There's a lot. I was thinking about that too. I was like, Jesus, man.
There are so many versions of A Christmas Carol.
I don't think we need this remake.
No. All right. I think it kind of covers it up for Paramount, honestly, for me. Thursday as well, we got the Disney panel. We had new footage for The Devil Wears Prada 2. The Mandalorian and Grogu director, Jon Favreau, offered a first look at the film's opening sequence, as well as a new trailer for the Disney and Lucasfilm movie out in theaters on May 28th. You had texted me at one point earlier this week where you were at the movies and I think you saw a trailer for Mando and Grogu and you texted me that this movie's going to flop.
It's going to bomb.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't have high hopes for it.
I don't either anymore.
Not even that I don't think it'll be a good movie. I just don't think it'll make the money that they think it will as well.
Well, actually, I mean, I think their predictions are actually pretty low.
Yeah.
So that was part of why I said that. And then also when I saw it, it's like, I've been hearing the more I hear people talk about it, it's like they had a great point. You know, whenever you do a TV to movie adaptation, the whole thing is like the show was building up to this really big moment, and that's what you're going to go to the theaters for. They didn't do that.
No.
This feels like it's just another installment in the show for whatever reason. Like
it was very random.
Yeah, it's random. No they didn't build up to shit. They're just like, all right, now you're going to see them on the big screen. Yeah. Go see it.
They were kind of like, the TV show
isn't doing so hot. Let's see how they do in theaters.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was no build up to this. It's just like, all right, we made it. Go see it.
Yeah.
So,
and kind of banking on, honestly, maybe the merchandise sales of Grogu to pull people to the theaters.
So sick of baby Grogu. I get that he ages slowly, but also
in the new trailer, he does seem a lot more capable.
Yeah, but can he talk? Can we hear him talk?
No, he can't talk.
Talk.
No, I know.
Come on. He can use the Force and do all this shit, but he can't talk. He's been alive for over 50 years. He can't talk. 60 years at this point now.
I wonder if we'll hear him say a few words in the movie.
Man.
Tom Hanks and Tim Allen stopped by Cinemacon stage to talk Toy Story 5. New footage was shown. and the film has had a few teasers and trailers come out ahead of its release in June 19th. Dwayne Johnson appeared to present new footage of Disney's live-action Moana, which will arrive in theaters July 10th.
Ew.
Yeah, I don't know how people.
It's gonna bomb.
You think it'll bomb now?
Actually, I don't know.
I don't know if it'll bomb. Critically,
Critically, it's gonna bomb.
sure,
Yeah,
but I think it's gonna make money.
probably, which is really sad because it just encouraged them to keep doing this shit.
And the reason why, I mean, it's gonna make money because Moana, the movie itself on Disney Plus, has been the most streamed.
Moana
movie.
2 did good too, didn't it?
Oh yeah, Moana 2 made $1 billion. That as well became one of the most streamed movies of all time on a streaming platform.
Wild.
Yeah. I mean, I love Moana. Like Moana
Yeah,
herself
the
as a
OG
character.
Moana is
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. And I love the character. I
Mhm.
think she's, become one of my favorite.
Disney princesses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though she's not like a princess, but
She is a princess.
Yeah.
Dude, they literally cover this in the movie. He's
I
like, I'm
know.
not a princess.
I
I'm
know, I
I'm the
know.
daughter of the chief.
she says she's not a princess.
fucking princess.
Yeah.
That's what a princess is. You're the daughter of the person in charge. You're a princess.
Disney's next animated feature film, Hexed, from directors Josie Trinidad and Jason Hand, will star Haley Steinfeld and Rashida Jones. Slated for release on November 25th, Hex follows a teenager, Billy Doe, played by Steinfeld, and her type A mom, played by Rashida Jones, as they discover that what makes her unusual might just be magical powers that will turn their lives and a secret world of magic upside down. So people got a first look at that. Disney's animation. Next up for Disney animation was Ice Age Boiling Point, the latest franchise entry for more than a decade. I forgot that because they own 20th Century Fox now that they also have the Ice Age movies.
Mm-hmm.
And then closing out Disney's grand finale presentation was, of course, Avengers Doomsday.
Yep.
A new trailer for the film was played with Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, and directors Joe and Anthony Russo, all there to unpack the latest installment. Kevin Feige was there as well. He did announce Infinity Vision. So Infinity Vision is now a premium large format that Disney is coming out with.
This is their IMAX replacement,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because they do not have any of the IMAX showings in December because Doom Part 3.
How do you even do that? Like, what does that even do?
How do you come out with a
whole new thing? Yeah.
So
What are you gonna have to like build them?
No. So there's screenings that are compatible for it.
Yeah, no. It's like, are they trying to make this like a long-term thing? Infinity
Yes.
Vision? Yeah, I don't think it's gonna live.
The Walt Disney Studios and Global Theatrical Exhibition partners launched Infinity Vision, the ultimate premium movie-going experience.
I don't know about that.
Oh, this is from the Disney website.
I know.
Infinity Vision sets a new benchmark for theatrical presentation, certifying auditoriums that meet rigorous technical standards, including a focus on the largest screens for maximum scale, laser projection for superior brightness and clarity, premium auto formats for fully immersive sound. With over 75 domestic and 300 global exhibitors, premium large formats currently available to consumers. The goal of Infinity Vision is to help audiences identify the best theatrical experience, beginning with September re-release of Marvel Studios' Avengers Endgame and followed by the highly anticipated Avengers Doomsday. Audiences will be able to seek out Infinity Vision certified screens and see the film on the grandest possible scale, exactly as intended.
What I'm saying is
It kind of just sounds like,
IMAX.
yeah, but like,
And how do you? We have the theaters already exist. My
Like,
question is
yeah.
like, what are you doing with Infinity Vision?
right?
Like,
Because like, you
where's
have-
it gonna go?
Right, because you have Dolby,
Yeah.
you have laser projections, you have
It seems like more of the same.
yeah.
It seems like more of the same.
It kind of just seems like they're putting a label on something for marketing purposes.
something. Yeah, I don't. It seems stupid.
Seems dumb, but we did get a trailer. I did break down the trailer on TikTok. We got descriptions of the trailer.
Yeah.
We see a lot happening at the X Mansion. We see X-Men versus the Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
We see Shang-Chi versus Gambit, which
That sounds cool. Actually.
Sounds really cool.
That does sound cool.
It'll be the first time seeing Gambit in 5 years.
I'm
I'm
like Shang-Chi. What are we talking
That's
about?
what I meant. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
We see Mystique fighting Yelena, and then we see Mystique turning into Yelena and fighting
That's cool.
Yelena.
Yelena.
We see Thor.
2 Yelenas.
We see a little battle between Thor and Doom as well, and Doom stopping Thorbreaker with 2 fingers apparently, which is crazy and showing how much of a threat Doom will be because Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet couldn't even stop Stormbreaker.
You said Thorbreaker earlier.
I said Thorbreaker?
You said Thorbreaker.
Thor throwing Stormbreaker.
There you go.
Thor's Stormbreaker.
Yep.
Anyways.
I was like, oh, Thor got a new hammer. Cool.
Thanos couldn't even stop Stormbreaker. But Doom is stopping it with 2 fingers. Crazy. We see Thor and Captain America reunited as Thor is giving a speech saying that we're going to need a miracle. And then we see Mjolnir go into the hands of Steve Rogers. Mm-hmm.
Is Mjolnir busted still? Remember?
Why would it be busted?
Love and Thunder.
Did Mjolnir get busted? Oh, yeah, you're right.
Hela destroyed it.
No, it's funny you say that because it probably isn't, because Feige also said that this movie is going to pick up right after Avengers Endgame.
I'm so confused. All right.
I know you are.
We'll see how it goes. Honestly, I'm just not even going to put too much thought into Doomsday.
So it picks up after Endgame, and apparently there's going to be new footage in the Avengers Endgame re-release that will tie into Doomsday, which I think is pretty stupid.
Say that again?
So Endgame is being re-released in September.
Uh-huh.
There's going to be new footage
in Endgame?
In Endgame that will then tie into Doomsday.
Dude, this is the ultimate backtrack I've ever seen.
Yeah, and so I don't know what ways they're also going to tie in everything we've been watching since Endgame, because clearly there's characters in Doomsday that were introduced within these last few years.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it picking up...
They're going to throw the Fantastic Four into Endgame? Like, what?
No, I don't think so. And I think it picking up... I think Doomsday picking up right after Endgame is just like... It's probably going to be like the first 10 minutes. I don't know. I don't think it's really going to be that huge of a... It's not going to be like a retcon or...
We'll see what happens.
We'll see.
I don't really trust anything with Doomsday. I'm not going to lie.
Also,
it's gotten way too messy.
It was, I mean, apparently it's testing really well.
I mean, I think it'll be, I don't know.
I think it'll be,
I don't know,
at least decent.
It'll be decent.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be terrible or anything. But.
And that pretty much covers it up for all of the Cinemacon announcements. So out of all of that news, which studio got you the most excited?
What got me the most excited? Oh, wait, before we finish though, did you see the comedy movie The Breadwinner? You see that?
Yeah, it's been playing it at Regal before movies.
I think it's gonna be so bad.
Yeah, it looks stupid as hell. With Nate Bargatze.
Yeah.
Looks
I
dumb
like
as
that
shit.
comedian too, but I think that movie's gonna be god.
It looks dumb as shit.
It looks so dumb.
Yeah.
The most basic shit on the planet.
It looks like one of those straight to home video movies that
yes,
back in the days.
Like a Hallmark movie.
There's like a charm to them, you know?
I think it's
but
gonna be
only
so bad.
like watching it at home.
Yeah. Let's see. I think Universal's winning this one.
Universal for you.
Yeah.
You mean Sony?
No.
Universal.
Yeah.
With Odyssey, Disclosure Day, and
Werewolf.
Oh, okay.
Violent Night 2.
Okay.
Wait.
What?
Wait, did you talk about Masters of the Universe?
No.
You dummy. Bro, He-Man, Skeletor,
No.
Jared Leto.
No.
Damn, dog. It's like a big announcement. That's like a big game franchise is coming out.
Oh yeah.
And apparently like the first looks at Skeletor. This is Amazon, by the way. Skeletor, even though it's Jared Leto and people hate him, he's good in a side role, and when you don't see his face.
And when you don't see his face.
Yep. So I mean, I think that one actually looks really cool. I'm interested to see that. I feel like they're doing a lot of good game adaptations.
They are. They've been doing well.
Because what they also Resident Evil.
Yep.
There's a Call of Duty movie coming out. You didn't even talk about that.
Yeah, Paramount Call of Duty movie.
Yep.
I didn't know how. There was no official date though when that was coming though, right? No. What an interesting time for a warfare movie, you know? Warner Brothers got me the most excited, studio-wise.
So what's that? You got Lord of the Rings, Hunt for Gollum, Digger with Tom Cruise, End of Oak Street,
Dune Part 3.
Mortal Kombat 2 with Carl Urban. We didn't talk
Carl
about
Urban
that.
is actually really excited for that.
Yeah, he is. And then you have the whole DC franchise.
You have Clockwork.
Aegon's Conquest. Gladys
Conquest.
prequel. Okay, actually, yeah, you might be right with the Warner Brothers.
Their new studio with Clockwork focusing on indie films.
Yeah, all right, I take it back. No, we're going Warner Brothers.
Yeah, I gotta go Warner Brothers.
Even though the 2 Spider-Man movies are in the Sony one, but I feel like those are kind of carrying.
Yeah, no, they're carrying. All right, well, let us know in the comments what movie studio news got you the most excited for Cinemacon 2026. What movie you're looking most forward to. Remember to check out the Patreon if you're looking for extra content of us. Garrett's full reactions to Invincible episodes are up on the Patreon. So if you've been enjoying those clips, make sure you go check that out.
Yeah, come watch Invincible with me.
Yeah. Spoiler warning.
Spoilers.
But it's a good time. And we will see y'all next time on Duck Takes.
See you guys.